Turns out that a couple of guys are interested in this mob farm, and they asked me to make a tutorial of it. And since I have never done a tutorial before, I think it's a good idea to make a tutorial of this farm. Now, these guys asked me to make a tutorial of this grinder, and I don't know if they mean by this grinder just this setup here to kill the mobs, or actually the whole farm. So what I'm going to do is to make a tutorial of the whole farm, including the grinder. So let's move to my testing world, and let's build it really quick. Okay, this is my testing world, and this is the farm we are going to build today. That thing is the song for my DJ booth. That's the wheat farm silo, and I have a couple of projects over there also. That thing, we will talk about that thing later. So yeah, this is the farm, and these are only 2 layers of the farm, and as you can see, it's really simple. So this farm is 11 by 11, and you have 3 spawning spaces in the middle and a row of spawning spaces in the walls. And you only need 3 water sources for the water canals and another water sources for the elevators. So let's build it. First, you want to start with the platform. So it will be 11 by 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once you have your platform, you need to raise the walls by 2 layers. And also place the spawning pads in the middle. A 3 by 3 spawning pads, also with 2 layers of whichever material you want to use. Alright. And then you will also obviously need a wall here. The thing is that I built it underground, so instead of adding blocks, I was removing them. So if you build it underground, which this farm is meant to be underground, you don't need to add these blocks in the outside. You just dig. Alright, this is the basic layout. It is really important to have slabs here in the middle of the spawning pads in the center, because this prevents spiders from spawning. Spiders need a 3 by 3 area to spawn, so when you place these ones, there is no 3 by 3 clearing of solid blocks where spiders can spawn. Okay, and you need to prevent spiders from spawning because of the water elevators. We will only have 1 block wide elevator, and spiders cannot fit there. And then what you want to do is to, well, we can actually start building the canals. So as I said, you need to pick 2 corners for the elevators. So let's pick this one. You need to place a couple of blocks there, just so we can place some signs, like so, 2 blocks, and also in the other corner, a couple of blocks to place some signs. You will see in a moment. So then you place a water bucket in the middle, all right, and then you place a water bucket opposite to where you placed the blocks. Here, so here and here. And as you can see, the water currents flow to these 2 corners, all right? So then what you have to do is to place you can place a pressure plate there, and also here. And then you need to place a sign there, and another sign there, to place a water bucket here. So the mobs, they will be spawning here, they will fall, get pushed by the water currents, and start going up here. All right. Okay, it's getting nighttime. Let me sleep really quick. Okay, so this is pretty much it, really. The next layer will start here. So here you will have to add a roof, which at the same time is the floor of the next level. Let me do that really quick. Okay, so the floor for the next layer is ready. And one really important thing you need to include in this with the elevators, mobile elevators, is that you need to, well, before that you need to add another sign here, another one there, and another one there, and place a water bucket in that hole, and another water bucket here. And this is what I was telling you. And it's really important. If you don't do 2 holes here, and you need to place 2 blocks here to prevent the water from escaping, like so. What's happening? Okay, because if you don't add those 2 blocks there, the mobs can actually bump their head here. They will start going up, and they will not make it all the way into the hole and bump their head here, and they will get stuck here. So this water current ensures that they are pushed against this corner, and there is no way the mobs will hit their head. Okay, also for the other side. So you will have a sign here, a sign there, a sign there, poke a hole here, there's a water bucket, and then another water bucket here, and poke a couple of holes there, and patch the water back here, like so. And now I'm going to build the second layer, which is going to start here. This will be where the water canals are, and this is where the paths are going to be. Then we add the spawning spaces in the walls here, like so, and obviously the walls. Once you have the second layer done, where the elevator is, you again need to add a couple of blocks in the corners to continue the elevator upwards. And this is where we have 2 options. In my Let's Play world, I have the problem that I didn't have enough space, because the house, we are in the basement of the house, and there is a skeleton spawner to the side. So what I had to do is what I did here. Instead, okay, pretend this is the uppermost layer. So one of the elevators will be the same as the rest of the layers, just going up. But the other side, what you will have to do is to place a sign there, then place a sign here, but do not place a sign over there. Instead, poke a hole here and place a water bucket here. Just make sure that the water flows to that hole, so it makes a diagonal water current here, and this is for preventing the mobs from getting on top of this spawning pad when they are coming up. And then here you have it like so and like so. To make the mobs go all the way there, you need to place a sign here, and this is the dead spot I was talking in the last episode. Mobs can get stuck here, but to help them a bit to get flowing, just poke a hole there, and it creates a diagonal current. So when the mobs end up in this space, usually they have a little bit of momentum, and just with a little bit of the mob getting inside that water current, they will get pulled, and then they will go up here. All right. Now, in case you have all the space to work with, you can do the following. Let me finish this these water currents. So place a sign there, another one there, 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 and there. A water bucket there, and another water bucket there. Don't forget these two holes. Also on the other side, and the water currents. So in case you have all the water to play with, oh, I forgot the roof. Okay, an alternative is to make the last two water elevators go all the way up in the two corners, and then place some blocks here like so. There will be a water bucket there. Yeah, that lead to the middle of the farm. Also here. Like so. And another water bucket there. And you can collect the mobs here. You just place some blocks here to prevent them from escaping. Like so. Maybe a little bit more tall. With a sign here. And a water bucket there. And you just cap it off. And there. The mobs will enter here and die by drowning. Oh no, this is not right. You need to place the sign one lower. So the sign will have to go there. And then another water bucket here. So the mobs will go up and drown here. Okay? This is another option if you have the space. As I tell, obviously you need to make this too tall and add a roof, etc. Okay? But the way I did it in my world is that make them go this way to this elevator, and here you just extend this upwards one block like so. Let's use glass. Place another water bucket there so it flows to this side, and can block here. You can place a couple of pressure plates here and here, so the water makes it turn. Obviously, again, you need to make this too tall with a roof, so the mobs don't escape. Like so. Obviously, you have to add the walls. And in my world, I added here a door, so I can enter and exit the farm like so. And then what I did is I made the mobs go up here and place it a sign there with a water bucket on top, and extend it one further with another water bucket and just cap it off. You need to have two water buckets here, because if you have only one, the head of the mob will be at this level, and their feet will be here, and that will prevent other mobs to enter the killing chamber. So if you make it too tall, the whole mob fits in here, and another one can enter. And yeah, this is the killing chamber. You collect the drops here. Super easy, right? There are a few considerations for this farm. First, as I said before, it is meant to be underground, because we are making the mobs to go up in each layer. They don't have to fall all the way down, and that speed up the movement of the mobs and their killing. But if you want to build this, let's say in the sky, this is not a good option, because the mobs will end up all the way up there, and maybe you are on the ground. So in that scenario, what I suggest you is to, instead of having all these water currents like we have them here, you just need to have, let's say this hole does not exist, this water current does not exist, also there is no hole there, neither here. You will have to have just a water bucket in the, oh sorry, no, a water bucket in each corner. Yeah, like so, and all the mobs will end up here in the middle. So you just make a hole there, and in all layers you just make a hole, and the mobs will fall to their death and get killed really quickly. If you noticed, I based this farm from one of Ethos farm. There is actually a tutorial for it, so I'm going to link that farm in the description. So in case you want to build this farm in the top of the world, just poke a hole in the middle, put a water bucket in each corner, and I will suggest you to also make this hole a little bigger like so, and place some signs here, because in Ethos design he had only one hole, and the mobs get all cluttered here, they get stuck. But if you make it like so, they will fall really quickly. Okay. Also, for this kind of farms to work, you need to be 24 blocks away from the farm. There is a radius of 24 blocks around the player where mobs will not spawn. Okay, so you will need to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. 24 blocks away from the farm in each direction. And this one here is actually the farm that Etho designed, but I modified the water current, the water canals to go to make two water elevators as in that farm, because the way Etho had it is that he poke a hole in the middle and the mobs drop it there, but I want them to go up, so just need to add 2 elevators, and you just need to add this spawning path, that one over there, which is started off as a 3x3, but because you need to add signs here, sorry, down there, and also another one there, you need to sacrifice the three spawning bases from one of each of these platforms in the corners where the elevators will be. Okay, so yeah, I hope I explained myself well. You probably noticed that I recorded this tutorial really fast. This week I don't have pretty much any time to play. I'm super busy right now this week, but I made it for you guys, so I hope it's useful. I hope you understand it, and if you have any questions, please place them in the comments, and when I have the time I will answer them. Okay, so thank you for watching. Bye bye.